the A side. This is going to be a BXy from OG.
And karrigan's seen them all. Quick run out of the apartments. There's coldzera in with a frag. mantuu can trade one back. karrigan will get a quick tap to the head to respond towards one of ISSAA as NBK facing aggressive. That P250 straight in without the raid boss, but still gets the kill to a 3 versus 3. Bomb plant can be secured on default. It's retake mode FaZe.
3 versus 3. They've been able to get to short very, very quickly. 2 players out towards this bench position from the T side. Maybe try and swing on each other's contact. MBK trying to tap away. Finally gets that kill in the trade onto Rain, but it's broky up close towards the backside corner, trying to see if they can get this time going and get those trades together. But OG are doing a really good job of just trying to stall, not overpeak. Finally, Aleksib going down means that MBK's on for a 4K, and Twistzz is going to be able to find 2 of his own. They get onto that bomb, pick up that kit for Twistzz, but it's not even necessary. OG get the bomb plat, but not the pistol victory. Great retake coming in from FaZe.
Yeah, great information calling as well. karrigan saw those players straight out of the apartment, quickly into this bomb site. Got Twistzz on the stairs to try and be a major thorn on their side. Aleksib will try isolate him, but no, Twistzz gets that kill, kicks things off, back on the bomb planter. mantuu can't get a triple on valde, but coldzera swinging in from jungle. Is anyone going to check the position? Well, valde's too focused on CT and goes down for it. coldzera comes up with a kill, and Drain is just traded back. 10 seconds, that bomb still connected though. That final kill from karrigan on short should secure it. Indeed, ISSAA will find his kill back on Cole, but now needs to hunt karrigan, who's staying alive, and broky's even way further away at CT spawn, so...
Playing a little bit of an off angle out from Connector, trying to press forward. There's a lot of T-side players around him. He can drop this bomb, gets that first pick in the second. Good hold starting off from Twistzz.
coldzera backed up, Rain on site, taps through, takes down ISSAA, and coldzera chimes in to take MBK as well. It's all left to mantuu out towards that mid control, and the CTs mopping up the mid position. OG trying to lean in, but just getting ripped apart. I think that might just set the pace for this series at this stage. Dwayne, 1 exit will come through, but needs a whole lot more, and coldzera is getting him no more. 2K to his name. It's
seen a couple of moments in which they've tried to over-aggress from the bottom of Connector, and that's what's coming through. Flash over the top, and it's an initial trade coming through as mantuu's able to get the pick back on a coldzera.
And that's not an easy fight to win at all. His teammates going to provide support as well. Shoulder baiting, seeing that one man, that spray comes through, gets that kill. AWP in the back line to broky. Turning up, sees that one man, unscopes at the wrong moment, and that cost him his life. valde ahead of the smoke, takes that kill. Now Twistzz way behind danger. Does drop the one planter, make it 2 kills on ISSAA. That's a 3K, and potentially even an ace to defend it for the FaZe side. 40 seconds, peeking into the AWP of mantuu next up. Sees him on the ticket booth. He baits in that shot. Isolates the quadra, looking for the ace for Twistzz. No! valde.
Further forward, he might spot that bomb from Aleksib.
AWP broky is going to be the next main concern. Takes a shot off, misses. Twistzz can swing back, take valde instead. AWP up on the ticket, on the firebox, I should say, boosted up. Looking for a kill towards Connector, can't land it. Rain will get the kill instead. broky finally turns out the AWP on ISSAA as MBK finds a trade, but now it's a 4 versus 2. mantuu's got to work out a paddle position, get some sort of trade on the bomb site, and as MBK falls, he's going to be the last man.
No way that he could try and go for this. Bring it into the next round. Money is going to be a bit of an issue here. They do have the... well, getting close to a tournament. Yeah.
FaZe right now making mincemeat of the opposition, but NBK has something to say.
Ramp in terms of a mass amount of T-side players. Needs a little bit more assistance. Nade coming through, missed AWP shot coming out for broky, and now it's a 2-man advantage coming in for OG. They've been able to pick up that AK2 from MBK, and Aleksib swings out for the top of Connector. karrigan and coldzera, the last couple left, against an eco. OG are doing mass amount of damage, and they're capitalizing on so many of these opening kills. They know where karrigan is, they know where coldzera is. Nice tap comes through to MBK to try and bring this round back.
The 4 versus 2 advantage. Now karrigan gets several lineups, and they're all going to face him together, finally take him down as mantuu to the map up. He'll be playing over towards the B site this time. He was playing over on A quite frivolously and frequently. Oh, that spray through on ISSAA actually caught someone on the smoke.
That's all the really utility they've got, and OG just pushing forward of it.
karrigan down here towards truck, drops that bomb planter. NBK with a trade back, and the AWP of broky missing some seriously critical shots. Now Twistzz being aggressed upon, he reads the angle of ISSAA. The bomb plant can be secure with him just holding this angle. He doesn't need to press forward, doesn't need to give it the man advantage. So it's smart from OG just to secure
together. And FaZe got that 6-1 lead. Now 3 rounds in a row for OG. You've got one to win a tactical timeout coming through from FaZe. They're in a position now where they're going to have to be on another out towards the window room for the T side. That needs to get information called out, but maybe not because they just dive out for the palace, fasting towards the A side.
broky following suit on ISSAA as well, out in the open, not checked out, but a CT spawn, no one covering him off. Now Twistzz finds his 2nd kill on valde.
It does look as if they want to at least try and go for this.
Flash in, Lexi sees one, loses the fight to Twistzz. That's 3 kills up for him. broky with the AWP on lock, shuts down. As the CT start pressing forward towards A, it's ISSAA alone. Can he catch off overextensions, or will he extend himself? Get Rain for the first 4. Twistzz not going to let him get away with the second. broky dealt with by valde. coldzera and Twistzz go back and forth as MBK gets the penultimate kill of the round. 2v2 as karrigan chimes in, makes it a double from short. And now Aleksib is left alone. IGL stepping up in this round. Now he's got to be the clutcher for his side. Gets it to an even standing, and now it's true.
Not pushing forward in case he gets baited through. Caught a plant coming through for Aleksib. karrigan on the retake. Jiggle Peak comes out, doesn't quite see him towards karrigan, trying to see if he can check this corner, and it looks like he's going to get his back turned completely to Aleksib to get a simple kill. karrigan with a 3k, get onto that bomb, get FaZe, a lovely clutch to come out, and now it's him to be able to put up the numbers.
Yeah, life round from karrigan to a mass for OG. Incendiary's in, coldzera up in the ladder room. Aleksib's reading this, but he gets peeked upon, loses that fight. coldzera almost making it a double spring through that wall on valde. Won't matter because Twistzz comes in to support. 2 kills for him as he mops up the mid control. ISSAA out here towards the A site, will catch a frag, but the bomb needs to get recovered by mantuu here. Smokes up, AWP caught off by karrigan next. They don't even need to challenge ISSAA in this one, as it looks like FaZe will win their 9th here on CT. 1 kill is found for a 2k overall, but 30 seconds to get an ace, and no one from the CT side is presenting himself. Twistzz set with the AWP gets another 3k, 21 for OG. Utility going over Shadow Scene, shoulder bait, falls to that AWP off angle. They're going to check Rain. Yes, they are. He goes down. The broky holds onto mantuu. Peeks back in for 2, can't land his shot. Twistzz connected that second man and gets MBK against Aleksib next. No, ISSAA gets a double to turn it back to a 2v2.
Oh, karrigan picking up from CT. The timing could be everything, but he gets flashed off from the T side, and ISSAA follows up with another kill into the round. He's found a 3k, and now it's down to coldzera to try and clutch Aleksib. Secures OG their 6th. Could take off a couple of shots towards that A-ramp position, but needs to try and fall back, hold on to the advantage. Does get a nice shot onto coldzera. That's a start, but the instant trade comes through from Rain. Now FaZe have been able to isolate the site and looking to maybe aggressing towards CT.
Aleksib up on this boost, not going to catch somebody off here as they try and aggress. They don't over-aggress though, just ahead of the stairs position. Twistzz and broky see what they can do. valde Scene taps through 2 Glocks, facing in. He's not getting caught off guard, but the flashbang turned away. That's 1 headshot lined up on the likes of valde. broky still holding for a bit more as Twistzz peeks in, gets taken back out, but broky still holds himself a triple, and mantuu suddenly left alone from the jungle entrance. No kit in his hands, no way to play this. broky ends up with a 4k.
Pressing very far forward in towards a triple position. They know where he is, struggling to find anything, trying to get back towards CT, and it's valde to find the first pick in the round.
A big kill on karrigan, and Aleksib fires through the smoke Katowice to take down one of the crucial lurkers. Drops in, seen him, and peeking out to that corner, gets that shot together. They're on the bomb for the full defuse. Aleksib and valde clean up the last couple of kills to the main site defenders, and
7 rounds up, 5 to try and tie up. Aleksib now with the AWP running double AWPs going into round 20, but broky gets run boosted over.
Either way, his M4's backed up at the CT spawn, and his teammates are not responding to the movement here on the A site. Flash in, karrigan. Probably on an M4. I don't think they can go double AWPs again. Unfortunately for them, FaZe are not going to go hunting either. Their own economy is a little bit limited. It's better to keep their 5 weapons in play. Now the utility coming down, that might be about to change. NBK, can he hold on to a kill? He's usually been first frag on his B-bomb site in the past, but Aleksib's there to back him up. Back in the back corner, 2 frags to his name. NBK looking for something back on broky, but no! broky gets 2 kills, the molly and the AWP. karrigan getting involved. Rain boosted up on the boxes. It's a sees him, but loses the fight.
Look into the apartments. So many just wildly over-aggressive peaks coming out for OG, rather than just playing passive and
looking so unconfident, so shaky, missing some pretty basic and critical shots, but towards the end of it, he started looking good. Towards connected jungle and stairs. Flashes over, no smoke for CT. It's all down to ISSAA towards dark. Molotov to his position, not going to get checked up. Instead, coldzera burns away with karrigan's assistance. Twistzz gets the kill on Aleksib. And once again, 1 man becomes the anchor to fall. And they get the bomb planted in a 4v3 situation.
Oh, more spam damage coming through onto Valde, but look how low a couple of players are on this T side. Good AWP shot coming through from mantuu, and karrigan and coldzera need to fight on very low HP. A big shot comes out from coldzera out towards jungle, and they've even got a wraparound play for coldzera to find a 3K in the round. MPK may have just been seen out towards Ticket. He's in a 1v3, and he's been legged up by the broky peek straight back in.
Curveball to hopefully avoid their Inferno woes, and I mean, well, just it's not exactly been the best of decisions. Valde and mantuu will get a couple of picks to start things off here in round 20. That's a 5 versus 3 situation. mantuu may even be facing for a bit more back here towards underpass. coldzera will get there, and he will take the AWP down. Good trade. This has got to line them both up. It comes up the timing and positioning. Gets that bomb. The drop sees Twistzz wins the fight. And now FaZe start fighting back from the man disadvantage, especially as broky peeks in from ramp. Gets valde to fall. Now a 2 versus 2 can ensue. Bomb plant incoming. But broky is also taking aims. Aleksib left alone sees both players. Has got to concede the bomb plant. Trying to grab one of the AKs in the mid control, try fight back for the AWP, lets him go no further. Hey. And onto that short control, minute 2 the clock. One player dropping in. karrigan is going to get dealt with. First blood drawn by Aleksib. Will they continue to find these frags? Well, they're putting nades on position and doing serious damage to this T-side line. But coldzera, 100 HP for him on a short control, countering onto several players here. And him and Rain get those 2 frags on Aleksib and mantuu, tipping the man advantage back to the favor of the FaZe side. More taps from Rain. That was perfectly placed. And suddenly, valde alone gets one trade on a low HP coldzera, but so much more to do. He's also taking heads. Kit on him, no Kevlar, got to land the next 2 headshots back on the next couple of players. Smokes down, they hear the utility being placed up.
Split. It does look as if it's going to be a play out towards B side. Aleksib taking a lot of damage early on. Needs to fall back behind that smoke, but it's going to be the molly too. And now even the opening connection coming through to the backflap player of MPK. It's a struggling out from Kar and an instant save in for OG. It does not get much easier than that from FaZe. Not only did they do a lot of damage onto the rotator player from CT, but they crack.
Still couldn't hold the position. Ended up going down so easily there. And now valde, HG in, might be able to take broky down at least. 1 HP, stays alive. mantuu could isolate a kill back on, I believe that's Rain there towards CT cross. Shoulder baiting in, sees that AWP.
MPK fast up towards the tunnel's entrance itself. Needs to try and get a little bit of support from the double AWP from ISSAA. First kill comes in for the CT side. It drops that bomb. Good start coming through from OG, but ISSAA's got to try and get some info of the players out from window. coldzera finds a pick. MPK's still alive and still doing damage. On for a 4K, doesn't quite get it. It's back to a 2v2.
Rain extremely low. This is going to be the first advantage that OG can capitalize upon. Or for broky. He had to shine here on this map, was shining bright in the first one. Flashes over. Oh, and a perfect angle of one CT player gets taken back. Ooh. Rain with 2 kills though. Up for a quadra. Rain should have been trained. Buy-ups are coming through, but they need to get this round here, else FaZe are going to win the half without losing a single B site. A bit of an aggressive angle alongside MPK. 3 players total to defend on this position. karrigan caught off by mantuu. There's an AWP kill in M4, having coldzera's back turned towards him. Swing right, goes down. Twistzz tagged up. broky does get a trade back on MPK, but now it's a 4 versus 2, and these 2 players got to work real hard. If OG throw this round away, I don't know what to say. broky does get a secondary frag. Knows where Aleksib's at. Can't land that 3rd kill, so he does go down. And finally, up forward here towards the longhouse, expecting T-side presence. And those bullets put in down range here by the AK, definitely going to give him the inkling. Eventually swings in against Twistzz as Twistzz overextends by a little bit.
Through the karrigan, but now the execution comes throughout from short. 3 players with the bomb committing and a late lurk out from long. Aleksib even gets another kill completely blind. mantuu now starting to get involved, and it's down to just 2 players left over on this T side. broky losing his teammate, only finding one with the AWP. OG Rain smokes down to get up towards that short position. Taking that early nade, and even more spam coming through. Look at the damage coming through onto karrigan. He's now down to just red HP.
Molotov's in, Rain sees 1, taps burst, and it's Aleksib with that kill. 4 versus 3. Damage done to valde as well, smokes back up. Smoke on towards the site itself. Twistzz extending far out. Does get Aleksib to fall. No info on valde though. karrigan can stick the bomb plant in, but he sneaks his way straight up to the T side. And they have no idea if this player finally falls out. Twistzz will catch him, and ISSAA finally gets that trade together. 3-on-2, however, FaZe regaining the man advantage. karrigan's low, can fall to a 2 versus 2. Orpazine, first move from ISSAA, can't land those shots on the Orpa, finally goes down to the USP, as ISSAA makes it a 3K and OG make it a third round.
A good retake coming through from OG. FaZe Clan actually had the advantage in that post-plant. Twistzz did a lot of damage, even though the early nade.
Both teams back up on the buy. Of course, it will be an effort to break FaZe's economy staying. Now, and Aleksib lines up 2 on karrigan and Rain, trying to for it, however, FaZe looking on towards the B bomb site once again. NBK in his corner, flashed in to line up 3 kills, and he gets them all. It's him. ISSAA and Aleksib here towards the mid and short face. ISSAA will get karrigan facing in and get valde in a position of rotation. Great nade on Rain though. The utility placement from OG has started to look good. Rain drops into CT, dealt with by ISSAA. Twistzz will get a trade back, but ISSAA holding his position. Takes his double up now. broky and coldzera, last 2 players standing. ISSAA getting 3 kills total and 15 seconds. Cold is trying to catch off this Orpa in the back of Plat, and still mantuu swings, gets his kill. broky with a good flick for 10 seconds to find himself 3 more. Get that bomb onto the site. Will make it a double, but no further than that. ISSAA. Flash is turned away from NBK, evading all the blindness, but still goes down to karrigan. ISSAA with a trade back. No input that the T-side players are already on the site itself, so he can get flanked out by Rain, and indeed he does. Aleksib also in window, dome back by broky, and now it's a 3 versus 2. FaZe. Firepower disadvantage, but still
to really hold off towards that B side. It seemed like for a moment that ISSAA was going to start to get a little bit involved in terms of just trying to help out NBK the best that he can. But Twistzz even dealing with the AWP, meaning the valde is going to be the last one left just outside of the B doors. Gets that first and that second, so certainly does disallow the amount of weapons that can come through. Not quite the 3K, so the AWP is going to be safe forward for
down to these defaults once again. Much more passive from FaZe. We've seen a lot of presence up to that tunnels position over on the B half of the map.
Or maybe just try and commit off the fake B from coldzera.
Orb kill on mantuu, lands that first frag on the A side defense, peeks back in with a second, and flicks to the third. That's good.
Overall, FaZe are going to have a pretty strong buy going into round 15. The OG, no one really in positions to try and go hunting.
Main focus for FaZe is going to be on that mid to B setup, trying to draw CT attention away from the actual hit that is coming through. And here they come, Aleksib to fall to Rain. Rain to get traded back by valde, doubling up coldzera with a trade back. 1 player on site, mantuu with the orb, overwhelmed by the AKs, flanked in by karrigan. In the end, it will be a man advantage for FaZe here for the retake.
ISSAA and NBK need to try and bring this back. Bomb not yet planted for FaZe, but they've certainly got this site completely under their control. 2 players out from CT from OG. Not had an opportunity at all to even take a bit of a contact peek. No one swinging out at all from FaZe. Finally, karrigan is able to line them up and get FaZe a nice
side. And look at how far pushed up these guys want to get here. They want to take the fight straight to the OG side, try to take these players down immediately, but Twistzz is first to fall. Over-aggression going to get points. He's at karrigan. That defuse kit needs to stay in at some point here. Needs to get picked up in a decent position for the FaZe clan side. Gets that 1 headshot and that second. Back on for Aleksib, next up to FaZe, and next to a fall. The IGL steps up as broky falls on the CT side. coldzera with the backup frag, leaves NBK alone, and FaZe clean house.
Rain away. And coldzera might even want to try and peek straight back in, seeing a lot of players out from that T side, but the split into B's coming through. coldzera finds a couple. Rain getting involved a little bit as well, but it's an advantage up for the T side. They've taken a lot of damage on a couple of players, but they've opened up the B bomb side.
And good trades from OG, now flash in to allow broky to enter. Twistzz. Can he find one of the rifles that was dropped on the CT play series? Mentioned it as one of the key win conditions for Dust 2, and well, that is an encouraging sign again.
Especially on the opening gun round. Faking there's a player there.
Molotov not extending towards here on the ramp control, swings and sees 2 players, lines them up, takes that 1 frag. Minimal damage done to valde, allows valde to get the trade on 3 points of health. He stays alive in a 4-on-4, and FaZe have Rain still close in. No one's checked this ramp position still. Aleksib will go down for it. One more CT out towards long. That late lurk of ISSAA still yet to set itself up. He was looking to go towards mid and support from short, but has no time to get to position. And karrigan could end up backstabbing against the Twistzz as a result. They have absolutely no idea of this position, but ISSAA finally swings on the strike. Take one frag. Not quite the second. Rain trades it. Valde looking. Mantuu takes one frag. Back still no info on karrigan. Sprays through. karrigan gets the one kill in the second. No kit on him. Does a teammate have it drop close to sight? He's going to need it to get the defuse. He's going to stick the full 10 seconds, actually. I think it will be close, but I think he'll also have it here. FaZe in with their 12th. The IGL, again, becoming the key entity for this CT defensive. The bomb plant here, they're going to see those smokes or hear those smokes going down and start realizing what's really going on. That extra smoke onto the site might back them up. No, Rain catches Aleksib.
Through from the nade 2 onto ISSAA. OG finally getting that bomb plan in, and, well, FaZe could just play out the advantage. They've got kits.
Smoke down to that cross, going to try siphon off some vision for the FaZe camp. ISSAA here on ramp, can't do much. Twistzz takes him down. 3 players, 2 players standing. They're going to line up for the AK, but only get so far with it. All picking on one, they're not on the bomb. Can't land that second shot on coldzera. And the diffuser gets stuck by Twistzz. No kit, though. Oh, he hasn't got it. He hasn't got it. Why was he cold on the bomb?
Oh.
MBK and Aleksib could be up to farm some serious cash, but the AK of coldzera wants to try and change that. Gets only one frag before Aleksib finds the trade. 10 strikes to a 4 versus 4, continuing to press out the mid control and going for a very quick B split. Smoke back from karrigan. ISSAA reads it, takes him down, opens up the B site for good here. Scouts in, hoping to catch Aleksib in the mid doors, but for the most part, it's just a case of defending the B bomb site and going for the retake here for FaZe.
Trying to see if they can get some of these trades together. Rain held the last one left to try and see if he can clutch out. He's already fired 4 kills in the round, and he's going to be able to clutch it for FaZe.
OG set to act. karrigan M4 to line up several. NBK takes his head. Twistzz now needing to try and back up the site. Defensive mantuu going to get coldzera. Twistzz forced away. He's taking some damage. Eventually turns it back to a 3 versus 4, but that's not a 3 versus 4 that favors the OG side, and FaZe think better of it. Save those weapons into the next round.
It's worth it, right? Rain pushing quite far forward into the upper tunnel, seeing if he can deal with any of the T-side players. Great flash comes in, completely blind. broky with the AWP, could get swung on a bomb, but no, not quite going to happen.
Taking a passive angle to this mid-doors area, expecting some mid-control from FaZe, actually. They do catch him off guard, takes some early damage. AK in between, takes 2 frags. No! Oh my god! They're going to mop it up in a matter of seconds. This one may finish. mantuu on 13 HP to recover a 1v4. And I can't believe a mid-stack rush is what's going to close the game.